Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And through you, Mr. Chairman, I want to respond to the issues raised by the member for Teso South, the Honorable Mary Amase, where she raised the issue of a circular. And let me first of all say that I haven't come across any such circular. It was a pronouncement which I think has not been secularized. The issue that I'm aware of is that, of course, which every one of us is aware, is the issue of the austerity measures being implemented currently, which have necessitated some temporary or sort of a moratorium on recruitment. It is not that it has been stopped. So it is not. I don't think that it's right for us to say that there's been a circular. There hasn't been any, because I've gone through. It's an issue that I was addressing when I met with the senior staff of the ministry. Mr. Chairman, the issue of aging staff is true, and this also speaks to the question of succession planning. And I think it is right to point to say that something somewhere has gone wrong within the HR department, the human resource area, because it is true, Mr. Chairman, you find, I don't know members, you find that some very, very senior people in the public service, the people that deputize, and they are almost exiting the service, but the people deputizing them are so lowly placed. I think that that is a mistake that must be corrected immediately. And it's a matter of us having to engage properly with the Public Service Commission, because people are all over. But some certain things which I believe maybe we will have occasion to discuss later, the issue of training, on-job training, seems to have taken some back seats. And that is where the problem of aging staff, people wanting to remain without people sufficiently well prepared and trained to take over their positions. I think it is a mistake. It needs to be addressed as soon as possible. The Honorable Miriam Massey, through you, Mr. Chairman, did raise the issue of corruption in recruitment. Mr. Chairman, this is, I think, a thorn in all areas of, most of the publics in the entire gamut of public service recruitments, because there's a lot of opaqueness. Positions are advertised. When people are long listed, you see names, then they are shortlisted, then you don't know what the process is that happen thereafter. And connected to this, Mr. Chairman, is if you read Article 232 of the Constitution on the mandate and functions of the Public Service Commission, among others, is to ensure efficiency and effectiveness in the public service. And the other value and principle is the diversity of Kenya, diversity among regions and communities. It is a value that is embedded in that Article 232. But, Mr. Chairman, you and I will know, sometimes it's very difficult, and we have seen reports that have been published that really show skewed, very, very skewed situations about how many people, how many civil servants are in which area. And Mr. Chairman, I'm not blowing my trumpet, but I want to tell the country and this committee that while I worked here, we had occasion to, first of all, before making placements, to indicate, first of all, to get to know how many people already are in service and from which counties, so as to ensure that those counties that do not have representation here, even through affirmative action, get the chance to work at this premier institution, national premier institution called Parliament. Mr. Chairman, in addressing this issue, these are some of the practices that I would want to suggest to the Public Service Commission to employ, because every part of Kenya deserves a chance to serve in the public service. Mr. Chairman, I have sympathy with what the Honorable Sunda, through you, has been told by the young people as she was processing her bill. Mr. Chairman, we must say this without feeling shy about it. It may not be possible for the public service, indeed not just me, it cannot be possible for the public service to employ every Kenyan that goes through the training. But it is the duty of government to ensure that we have policies and programs that make it possible for the economy to absorb those whom we train in our various institutions of higher learning and others. So it is an altruism, and I think I want to agree with the honourable member that